This review is as a UI developer interested in new ways to control both 2D and virtual environments. Before you judge its ability to track movements, make sure you actually check out the visualizer in the control panel. Don't judge on the basis of a lot of the apps, which don't always translate the hand movements as well as they could. It does tend to get confused anytime your hands are very close together or fingers are blocking other fingers, etc. This should not be especially surprising and is not something they'll likely be able to mitigate any further than they already have until they do the obvious and make it possible to add a second sensor mounted on your screen to fill in the missing data that the software is currently doing best guesswork to fill in. That said, I think they're making excellent use of the limited perspective difference they have from those sensors in a product this young. What I have here is a very cheap way to start implementing wave of the hand type stuff, pinches, 3D manipulation, etc. There are some gestures that simply aren't going to work as well as others, and that's okay for now. It's still opening up a whole world of opportunity that I'm looking forward to experimenting with, and I don't think there's enough people out there taking a step back and going a little more abstract with 2D interface stuff. Getting it to run was as easy as it gets. I plugged it in, drivers installed, I downloaded the core app from the web and immediately started using it. Whether this is a great product for non-developers really comes down to the quality of the software taking advantage of it and whether you have any use for it. In that regard, it certainly isn't indispensable yet. But for what it actually is, which looks like 3 IR sensors split about an inch apart looking to isolate and make sense out of your hands and forearms, the core software is doing a great job. The rest is up to the apps and the huge UI conversation that's starting to happen around these technologies. If you're curious about it and the cost doesn't require severe adjustments to your weekend plans, you'll definitely get a few hours of fun out of it and have something neato to show friends, family. That's not really a waste in my book, but I suspect this product or something like it will eventually be standard equipment on laptops and possibly keyboards, monitors for desktops. With a second perspective angle, it should work brilliantly, but even with just one, it opens up worlds of possibility.